Hi, I'm Marianne Rivera, and today I'll be giving an overview of the skin and its appendages. So, the integumentary system is the body's largest organ, and it includes the skin, the appendages, um, and it acts as a barrier between the external and internal environments that it protects. The integumentary system consists of three layers: the epidermis, dermis, and the hypodermis, or the subcutaneous layer. So with the first layer, the epidermis, I printed out a image of it. The first layer is the epidermis, so I kind of like labeled it from where it was, from the different sections. So from right here to like right here would be the epidermis. So the epidermis is the outermost layer of the skin, and its job is to protect the skin from harmful bacteria. And it also acts as a water barrier for our skin, and it creates our skin tone, and it also helps protect our immune system. So there are 5 layers within the epidermis. It is the layers of the stratum corneum, which could be found at the very top, and then the stratum lucidum, and then the stratum under the stratum lucidum would be the stratum granulosum, and under that one would be the stratum spinosum, and then in the bottom layer we would have the stratum basal. I think I said that right. And for the next layer, the dermis, which would be from right here to right here. The second layer is the dermis, and the job of the dermis is to support and protect the skin and the deeper layers under the dermis, but it also helps in thermal regulation and aids in sensations. Then the dermis consists of nerve endings, oils, sweat glands, and hair follicles. So the dermis has 2 primary layers, which would be the papillary and the reticulum. The papillary layer would be the top layer, so it would be like from right here, and then the second layer is the reticulum, which would be the rest down here. The papillary layer is the thickest. I'm sorry, not thickest. The papillary is thin, and it supplies nutrients to the epidermis, as well as what helps regulate our body temperature. And the reticular layer strengthens our skin, and it's what provides the strength and elasticity to the skin as well. So the third and last layer, which would be this right here, is the subcutaneous layer, or the hypodermis. And this is where most of our fat is stored. And the subcutaneous layer is filled of fats and connective tissues. And it also is an energy reserve for our body. So the function of this layer is to protect our internal organs, as well as the changes in temperature, and to protect our muscles from going into shock, or protects our muscles from shock. And for the last question, the skin disease that I chose was acne. I chose acne because it is one of the most common skin diseases out there, and anybody can get it. The most common places for acne to grow is the face, but it can be found anywhere on the body. So what happens is how acne happens is when the hair follicle under our skin gets clogged from the sebum oil that is produced in the oil glands. And so when the oil glands get clogged, the dead skin cells and the oil and the dead skin cells that our body produces actually get stuck inside the pores of our skin, which create the small red lesions or pimples or zits. And it can be very sensitive to touch and very red. But that I chose that because it is one skin disease, not one skin disease. It is a skin disease that I currently am having trouble trying to control. But thank you for watching. Yeah, have a great day.